And for the food which we're about to receive, may we be truly faithful and use it to create cosmic, creative energy. Amen. A woman. A dog.
はい、こんにちは。いらっしゃいますか。ハワイアンボディビルの5回の祭り。
Bienvenido al quinto festival de Hawaii Vaudeville.
Ciao signore e signore, benvenuti al 5 Festival di Jugglers.
Hallo und seid alle willkommen zum 5. Vaudeville Festival in Hawaii.
Bonjour, bienvenue à la 5e annuelle convention hawaïenne.
Hej alle sammen, og rigtig hjertelig velkommen til den 5. årlige Hawaiian Vaudeville Festival. Ha' en god
And
time.
welcome to the 5th annual Hawaiian Vaudeville Festival.
We were all travelers back then. This was an important factor, that in those early days, I wasn't limited to just traveling to Oahu. I actually met Waldo Woodhead over in Boston, and Henrik, when he came aboard, we all went over to Denmark and played with him, and Dave Rave over there. We were all travelers, and all our friends thought Hawaii was the place to come, and they were right. At that time it was. And we started having them fly in here. Winter time, they weren't working. It was a great opportunity for them to have some R&R with their friends.
Well, the roof is leaking and the rain's falling on my head. Well, all right. Yeah, the roof is leaking and the rain's falling on my head. Well, all right. I'm crying so hard that teardrops are in my bed. Well, all right. Well, my baby packed his clothes and left me on the midnight train. Well, all right. Well, my baby packed his clothes and left me on the midnight train. Well, all right. Now this empty room is driving me insane. Well, all right.
Most of the people listening to this grow dope for a living anyway. I heard they raided your post office. 80% of the packages they opened were pot! What are you people doing with your lives? Why don't you read a good book? Get out, get a little culture. Get out of your homes. Smoking that stuff will kill you.
You don't ever smoke any of that, do you?
No, it makes your hair fall out.
We suddenly became an entity here on the island. We became known as the Jugglers. And back then, there weren't a lot of vaudevillian acts touring or reaching the Big Island. And I think it was about that time that we really saw the festival as a potential for growth and an exciting project that would reach a lot more people. I remember billing the festival as, please book early, we're limited to 120 people. It took us a few years to get to 120, actually. I think probably 6 or 8 years. But that was our goal at the time. We did see it as a possibility.
People say that Germans have no sense of humor. I don't find that very funny. Now, come on, everybody. Who believes in that preposterous, intelligence-insulting prejudice that Germans have no sense of humor? Hands up. Bastards. Come on. We're supposed to be humorless, no imagination, overly organized, rule-obeying, compulsively punctual. Give me a break. It's ridiculous. Joke number 1. Why did my grandfather cross the road? To invade France. Now seriously. Seriously.
And the fun was increasing, the numbers were increasing.
This place sucks.
I came for the sun. Where's the
about
sun?
the queue. This is the biggest queue I've
They
seen all
said
week.
I'd have a personal masseuse, and I'm still waiting.
Complain.
We want more rain.
The work trade, I don't know.
I'm
just really glad. Too many Germans. All these Germans.
I really got a problem.
There's no bloody milk for my tea in the morning, and then the water wasn't hot enough to make. How can a guy get a decent cup of tea in this poxy jungle? Huh? It hasn't stopped raining. My knickers are soaked through. Well, I don't want to talk to your supervisor. Oh, yes, I just spoke to it. No, wait a minute. Fuck, I'm on hold again. God damn it!
It grew, and we grew with it. It was after probably the 3rd festival that people started saying, this is going to be a regular event. We want to stay longer. How about looking for some land here? And as I was the resident here on the Big Island, I took it upon myself to do some research.
Alan! Ow! Damn, the string just whipped right into my ear. Can you get it out? Ow! 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 No! Ow! Ow!
There's something there, Frank.
What?
There's something.
What?
There it is. I got it.
No! No!
Caught in your hair. I'll pull it out. Look at No, I think it's got to come out this way.
Ow! Mental floss.
We decided that we had criterion for what we were looking for. We had a little bit of a game plan in raising money. None of us had a lot of money. We decided $50,000 was the most we could afford to spend. We were looking for a little 5 acres or more. We wanted an ocean view, large trees, and it had to have a telephone connection because none of us could be that cut off from the outside world. Telephone was critically important. And so I started looking around after the 3rd festival and found this parcel of land and decided that Bellyacres was our best bet. It had all of those attributes. It was actually $55,000, 10.3 acres. It has an ocean view from a few places on the land if you peek real carefully. Lots of big trees. Telephone was a little tricky. At the time, the nearest telephone connection to this parcel of land was over half a mile away. But being creative people, we came up with a solution. We ran, after we bought the land, we ran telephone cable across the lava flow and hooked up our own Renegade phone in a little, it looked like an outhouse, but it was actually our own telephone booth right here in the jungle. So we had everything we were looking for. Just to my left here, you'll get an idea of what all of Bellyacres looked like when we first moved in here.
I'll tell you, Graham, Mr. Macadamia Nut. 1985, after Nicaragua shows up at my house, I got this great idea about a land deal. It was jungle. Who wants to live in a tree? Nobody.
Bellyacres is a kipuka, which is an island of trees that is surrounded with lava. In our case, the 1955 lava flow came down from the flanks of Kilauea volcano and surrounded this parcel of land and a little bit more, and left us with a little island here, a little refuge from the rest of the volcanic devastation that occurred around us. So it had not been inhabited since that time, and as is the way with the jungle, had become extremely overrun with weeds and vines and all kinds of ugly stuff. So when I brought people over here from the festival with our machetes and army fatigues, and we struggled to get just into the jungle, most of the people backed off after 10 or 15 feet because of the intensity of the mosquitoes and the elements of the jungle. But there were a few that were inspired and saw the potential for the project. And we went back. I had 12 people sign up. It was almost like the 12 disciples, you know. And they signed up to participate in this craziness and left the island. A couple of us stayed, Sean Minnick, myself, Benjamin Morantz pitched tents over here, and we carried on for a few more months, actually, living on the land here. And then later on that year, Tom Kidwell, Tim First, and probably half a dozen other people came back to help us survey the land so that we could find out where our corners were, the pins were, and we'd actually know exactly what we had. Well, we weren't able to find out exactly what we had because the jungle was so thick and so intense that it was at best a rough guess at where the boundaries were.
I have a great picture of Tim too. Tim, we're standing on this chalkboard, and Tim and Graham are just drawing out where we think the property lines are, because we haven't had a survey, because you can't survey it because it's a jungle. So we just kind of guessed, okay, it's about 10 acres. And so we have one guy crawling up in a tree. We all had like ribbons and stuff. We're gonna, mark out the things. We're like, walk towards my voice. And then you hear the chainsaw start. Am I getting closer? Yeah, keep coming. Okay, that's a corner. And it was the same thing. The whole day of just finding the property lines. And then when they finally had the guys come out and survey, they missed it. I mean, we missed it by hardly anything. We almost nailed it. It was like,
yeah. We did the original bulldozing. We needed an entrance at this end of the land, and we bulldozed it on state land.
Still wear my pilot
polyesters and old beehive hairdo. But my name is Rainbow Star Child, though I used to be Winona Sue.
Just utilizing some of the lava flow. Well, this was the original front entrance to the land that our bulldoze driver that first came in opened up for us, and for the first 12 years or more, this was how we entered Bellyacres.
When in doubt, turn to the
Who's the poobah this year?
Kind friends all gathered round. There's something I must say, that what brings us together here has blessed us all today. Love has made a circle that holds us all inside, where strangers are as family and loneliness can't hide. We must give ourselves to love, if love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to the tears and laughter, yes, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love.
Great, under the apple tree.
Some of the headliners for that year actually was Waldo Woodhead. They were working, they were friends of Benji, they were working in Waikiki winter time, and they planned it so that they would be here at the same time as our gathering on the Big Island. And they came over and blew everyone away. They were the act. They were the group that everyone aspired to be like. They were working back in Faneuil Hall and in Boston, and had an agent, I believe, and were really cruising. And they were the ones who really hooked us up with the vaudevillians from the East Coast there. They brought Benny Reel over the following year.
Oh, happy feet, I've got those happy feet.
Polished pros like these and hundreds of other young performers are the lifeblood of the new vaudeville. Many are spending the week at the Kalani Honua Retreat in East Hawaii for the annual Vaudeville Festival. Benny Reel has been in theater for 26 years, the last 15 in vaudeville.
And the audiences have been supporting it to such a degree that we have a lot of performers that perform anywhere from 200 to 400 shows a year. If it is true that original vaudeville died because of the onslaught of radio and television and movies, then I think it's even more true now that it's coming back, because with the average person watching 33 hours of television a week, we're missing human contact.
It gives Hawaii-based performers a chance to share with their colleagues around the vaudeville world.
This is a good example of what this particular part of the land looked like when we moved in here. We haven't done any clearing inside this area here. However, as we go around Bellyacres, I'm going to be explaining how it's a unique piece of property in that, because of the way the lava runs, we have different areas with different flora and fauna on them, just in a small 12-acre area, and it's quite different. So first we built a trail from the house over there where we were camped out into this, what we call the mango grove here. It's an area of our land that's the oldest area of our land. It's the lowest part, and consequently it has these awesome mango trees. This is the mango tree that we call the grandmother. It's the biggest one, the most beautiful, and as you can see, we've been climbing this tree and enjoying this tree for a long, long time. And we actually pitched our tents right here in this area and had a campfire right down in the middle there. And for God knows what reason, this is where we created the rope swing. This rope swing's been here for maybe 18 years or so. A lot of people had a lot of fun on this. This is the very rope swing upon which Martin was swinging during one performance here when he landed and lost both his front teeth. We did have performances here for 2 or 3 years. Club Volcano began its origins right here around this fire. In the end, we had too many people coming in here. That's why we had to stop. But it was a great Friday night venue for the community around here.
Now, as tap dancer and comedian, naturally we've worked a lot as
waiters.
Excuse me, do you serve crabs in this establishment?
We serve anyone, sir. Sit right down.
You flip easily, it's just an illusion. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Delay, you know, it's a little ways away, dude, yeah, but I was having a really good time there, and the first time I heard about Jugglers, you know, I thought it was a gang. No kidding, man, I thought there was a gang, man. They pulled these things out, I thought.
It was mostly Sean Minnock, myself, Benji, Don Van Horn, and Michael Marlin was here with us. And then Carl York came shortly after that. And then we started building some structures. Our first structure was the yurt, the base for the yurt, which was just the other side of that mango tree, our play yurt. So we had somewhere to juggle at night and in the rain, a place to hang out. And then Don Van Horn created the first jungalow.
just can't see going back. Baby, I'm here. That's great. Smoking weed all day. That's all I do, really. That's my whole life, man. I stand around the house smoking pot and drinking coffee. It's the poor man's eightfold. Some of you get that. I don't care. Who knows that I smoke a lot of pot? I know you probably have to explain it to you. No, it's a lie. You know you won't. But, you know, marijuana used to be legal in the United States until 1937. Did you know that? Yeah, completely legal. The founding fathers, Jefferson, Washington, all those guys, they grew it, they smoked it. The Declaration of Independence was originally written on hemp paper. Hemp, which is marijuana, which is pot. It's true. It makes better paper than trees, better fabric than cotton, and you can smoke it and talk about stuff. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Write that down!
So after the 1988 festival here, I was on the land. Most other people left, and towards the middle of the summer, August or so, I decided to start work on the kitchen here, and had never ever built anything before. Had a lot of ohias lying around, and together with my cousin who was visiting from England and similarly had never built anything, we started piecing it together and put up the basic structure, the basic ohia structure here, and this roof. And for anyone out there who knows anything about construction, you'll know this is a very unique design. First, the pitch of the roof is way, way below what it should be to efficiently remove water, let me say tropical rainfall water, from the roof. And the ohia structure, as you see, does not have any straight lines in it at all. In fact, it bends and twists and curves. And I didn't worry too much about that when we were building it, because I thought, what the heck, it's only going to be here for 2 years. And that was 1988 in August. And I left from here to go to the juggling festival in Bradford, England. And it took me a year to actually get back to BELLYACRES. I had a few adventures on that trip. And when I did come back, fortunately my partners here, I think mostly Benjamin and Don, had continued with the project, and they put the walls in and put this bamboo structure here. They put in the doors and the counters inside and made it a functioning kitchen. Well, this kitchen is the heart of the belly. This is the place where we hang out, where we play music, eat, drink, and be merry, basically. And this is the place that is just overflowing with nostalgia and sentimental remembrances of days gone by, and projection for fun in the future. Just 2 days ago we had flamenco dancers and a band performing right here in the heart of the belly, and I think that's why people are attached to us not tearing it down and keeping it here, even if it becomes our museum or pool room in the future. We do want to hold on to this for sentimental reasons.
We got them all. Criminals, perverts, you know, we name it, we got them. This is the new rehabilitation program. We'll be taking these people on an excursion to the lava flow. It should be quite interesting. All aboard! We're going to be standing right on the edge of that in about 2 hours. See it burning also over here on the right. That's threatening some of the homes right around in here.
I would say it's always good to have good handy when you come to the lava.
have monorail? Alright, I'm gonna kind of go up on this pole and... Oh, yeah. Woo! Look at his boots.
Yeah.
For the posterity. How do you like it out here in the lava? Take her away!
You know, as a kid...
Okay, Paul, let's see your wounds. Yeah, he's ripped.
Yeah!
All right.
We've all been flooded.
Look at this shit. Look at it. Wow! That'll do.
Oh, it's coming off the gravity.
Bleary-eyed on the first day here.
Here we are, the first day
switched on.
of festival number...
It's not on yet, is it?
Festival number, what the hell is this? Number 7?
Seven. The last.
Uh-huh.
The first of the last.
We've got it, it's official on video, he says.
First
Forget it.
of the last,
the first annual,
sure.
last Hawaiian Vaudeville Festival. Good morning. Here it is, the papaya farm that Tom built.
A la mode. Sorry, we're out of ice cream.
Everyone wants to know, how did it work? I'm not telling.
Diddle dum diddle die, diddle doodle diddle die, diddle dum diddle die, diddle doodle diddle die, diddle dum diddle die, diddle doodle diddle die, diddle dum diddle die. Bob again.
Well, I've just walked up the 15-foot face of the 1955 lava flow and cruised along our lava trail, which led me to this deck here. There's an interesting story behind this. In the early 1990s, whilst a lot of us were breaking our backs, building outhouses and jungalows and workshops for the BELLYACRES Jugglers here, there was a split-off group that decided it would be a lot more fun to build this trail. So Waldo and Fritz and a couple of other guys proceeded to bring their pickaxes and sledgehammers onto this rugged terrain to build a trail. For those of us that were otherwise engaged, we thought they were a bunch of crazies. And, well, indeed they were, but since then their work has received significant credit and praise from people that perhaps they weren't as crazy as we thought. They did build this deck up here, this tiny little I don't know, 6 by 6 foot deck upon which Fritz and Hillary got married. I think it was about 1992. And there have been no other marriages that I know of up here, but definitely a few babies have been conceived right out here on the flow. When the full moon's out, it's a powerful spot. And as you can see, it has one of the best ocean views around and is free of bugs. Great place to meditate, do yoga, read, or make a baby. This door here is our BELLYACRES logo, really. You'll notice as we go through the land that this emblem is on several different doors, on several different buildings. And I believe this cutout was actually done by our good friend Michael Ream. I wouldn't even be able to begin to count the number of people that have eaten meals in here. We're in the thousands now. Thousands of people have shared this kitchen. Even now we have regular Sunday potluck dinners here where not only residents of the land but also members of the local community come in and join with us. And it's got a great ambience, wonderful mellow space.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to BELLYACRES Rainforest Cafe, where we have Tom the Turkey. He's going down. And then, check it out. John's on the case, but we have first Jenny, our lovely work trade goddess, kitchen bitch number 2. And the cookies baking, but they're not really baking because the oven doesn't work. But soon enough, John's going to fix that for us because he's the man. And then we get cookies! Cookies!
It's hot, it's red hot.
It was a beautiful night. Turtles out right in front of the pavilion, swimming around, and Henrik and I had this brilliant idea. We thought, let's go and swim with the turtles. So we went out, and well, the first thing that happened was when I got in the water was I felt a little sting on my lip, and I thought, oh well, that happens all the time in the water, a little shrimp or something. We go out, we get to the turtles, and then suddenly we realized why the turtles were there. They were feeding on jellyfish. So we took off as fast as we could, but not fast enough. We got chased by herds and herds of jellyfish. We got stung. They wrapped their tentacles all around our body. We got on shore, and when we got on shore, everything was burning. We started getting cold, hot, fever. We started going in shock. We were in the tent freaking out. Until they brought us to the fire station, put some medicine on, and everything is fine now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 19th Annual Interspecies Wrestling Championships. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to rumble? Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, over here, someplace, weighing in at a swarthy 145 pounds, the Prince of Pain, the King of Crunch, the Master of Disaster, Nasty Canasta! And in this corner, representing the Synthetic Poultry Division, from Chickasaw, North Virginia, weighing in at a paltry 239 a pound, the foul feather fiend, Rubber Chicken! Oh, we got him in the giblets! He's pulling a mark over! That's that chicken, he's got some dirty moves! Oh my God! No, he's going for it! The chicken has a knife, ladies and gentlemen! The chicken has a knife!
It is Sunday morning after I was.
4:30 Thursday. This is Haggis MacLeod reporting for HBC News. British aristocrat Arabella Churchill and Dutch immigrant Henrik Both have both been cited at the Waikiki Hilton for abusing security guards by walking around with their chests bare and strange tattoos written across them. More follows.
All the way out.
Well, you know, you were looking for Willie. I said, where the hell is he? And they still threw me, and they thought I was demonstrating with these clowns. I said, Willie Nelson is here somewhere, let him out, let him swim with the dolphins, but no.
It was at the festival at Spencer's, going out on a sunset cruise on Kiko's Hawaiian sailing canoe with Roy being the captain and Katie, his girlfriend, assisting.
Oh, Harry here. For those of you who haven't heard, we had a double-hulled outrigger canoe with 6-7 people aboard. Looked like it wasn't getting back in at sunset, and Clive went out with 4 people in the single-hulled canoe, and looked like to us, as it was getting dark, that they were also having trouble getting back in.
Out of the blue, we were not even 500 yards away from shore maybe when the winds hit. Henrik and I were in the front of the boat, and I remember that because him and I our eyes kept meeting while we were paddling really hard, saying, sail down, and just everybody grabbed the paddle and started paddling to shore, and it wasn't really an emergency at that point yet. We were just all still laughing and saying, no, grab the paddle, it was all fun. And then after maybe an hour of paddling and realizing we're not getting anywhere, we're just paddling in the same spot here, my hands were starting to feel it and go like, whoa, okay, this is more than we thought. The boat started turning sideways to the waves, and at some point we had to turn the whole boat away from the beach, facing the open ocean, and decided we have to go with that because we were blown out that way. So we thought, okay, let's just go with it instead of fighting it so we don't tip over. That's what we did, and in no time we got blown out quite a ways. And then at some point we got scared and said, no, we have to turn around again and try to get back to shore, because who knows where we're going to get blown to. The boat tipped about 2.5 hours into it. The hatches filled up with water first, and then the boat basically just slowly sank. So it went down with the nose down, where we were all moving back further and further, going, shucks, we are going to be without a boat here pretty soon. So we were all hanging on to the very tip, and the boat never sank all the way down. Katie, Roy's partner Katie, and I took turns on the kids, trying to hold them above the waves. The waves were high. I think we had 4 life jackets. I have to correct myself. I was given one after I passed out a couple times, which was a life jacket that was too big to where when I did pass out, after all, my head would slide through, my head would be in the water, and that went into my near-death experience that night. Another one of the people who did have a near-death experience was Jordan, the 9-year-old boy, Jordan. Him and I were the ones who drifted away from the group. I had noticed that I was drifting off and passing out with my head in the water, so I dove down and found a little string that I untied from the canoe and tied myself onto some floating panels, thinking that would keep me close to everybody, but it came untied somehow, and next thing I knew was I was way out somewhere in the dark and starting to hear Jason's voice, who had dared to swim out into the black night to try and find me. This was after Henrik had left and decided to try to swim to shore, grabbing a fin and a hatch. Everybody was trying to talk him out of it. They managed with me because I was determined to go with him, and they all got really, really, really angry with me and said, you are not going. They couldn't keep Henrik from leaving, so he left.
So our friend Waldo, who was one of our founding members here at BELLYACRES, he's not renowned at all for his carpentry skills, being one of the world's greatest jugglers. He is renowned for other skills, but he did build this workshop here with Carl York in the early days, and as you see, it's still standing and still functioning, and we're much in appreciation for his efforts at that time.
Now, when the Saints go marching.
Niichiessä songyö sama anjoniki.
Both Carl and Wally also worked on the sauna house, which is over here, and that was built soon after. And there's a funny story about the group. It was the group decided to send Wally to town to get the paint for the building, and had a lengthy discussion before sending him about what color paint they thought the building should be. They decided on green. Jungle green, and as you see, Wally came back with a kind of a rusty red, and explained to the group that if he was going all the way to Hilo to buy paint, well, he was damn well going to be the one who decided what color it was going to be. So there. And now we have a red sauna.
That's right, partner. He said, unbuckle your seat belts. We're going to go off on a ride called Blazing Saddles.
So when we decided to have our juggling festivals here at BELLYACRES, we realized our infrastructure needed beefing up, and we built this shower block. It's got 4 shower heads inside, all good fun for people having group showers together, part of the unique experience coming to the Big Island here. And it's a great asset for us in these days when we have a lot of work exchange, woofers and renters using the land. We've typically got 20 people here, and probably a dozen of them are using this shower block.
Okay, Graham, what do you think? Festival number?
Hey, it's great so far, and it's definitely not gonna be the last.
All right, get this. I got 18 years of theater experience so that I can play a dead man in Waterworld. Yes, I'm the one guy hanging by one arm on the slave colony. You'll know me when you see it. 2 weeks ago yesterday, my colony sunk 165 feet down. They've been trying to pull it up for 2 weeks, and I think tomorrow they'll have it up, and maybe I'll be back at work. That's it.
Well, now, tell me about your scene, you know, because everyone is going to go see this movie now that they know you're in it. So let's know, you know, what the scene's about that you're in.
Here's the deal. So I'm on a little thing called a slave colony. It's a little separate piece of metal junk that floats out in the ocean, and there's a whole 5-minute action scene that happens in this and it's taken us 4 months to film, and it'll probably be 1 more month before I'm done. But I'm a dead guy.
And do you get a credit?
Nope, I don't get my name on the credits. No, I get $60 a day plus the best lunch on the island.
That's better than
So Don Van Horn built this house, moved out of his gazebo, and did a really fine job. It's now owned by Eric and Aileen, and we're happy to say that they're living more here and less in London, and so it's more occupied by a member than rented out to some other stranger. And thank you, Don, for all you did here to create a beautiful house for us here at BELLYACRES.
Sorry? Slow motion. Slow motion, all right. Do you want slow motion or time-lapse photography? Time-lapse. Okay. This was done over the course of about 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm still in the same clothes. I'm English, for Christ's sake. We don't change our clothes. That's why we smell. Sorry? No, listen, right, if you're going to heckle, right, I think the idea of heckling is to make me look stupid, right? It's worth bearing in mind. No, as soon as what's your name, young man? Another one from the southern states. What's your name? Come on, man, give me 6. Joe, I've got a special trick just for you. So like you, got a smiley face. Joe, magic trick just for you. Just say stop, okay? Say stop. Say stop.
Well, this is my house. Built it in 1998 and was happy to move out of my previous shack, the Hobbit house. So here we are at the backside of my house here, the tea house it's called, and you get a little glimpse of the solar panels peeping over the roof there. We may have mentioned the whole of BELLYACRES is solar powered and has been from day one. There was no access to electricity at all, no grid tie-in possible. And so we've become experts at living off the grid and utilizing solar power when it's available. But on a nice sunny day like today, we've got power to spare.
One bright and sunny morning, Happy the Happy Mind woke up, put on his big funny suit with his big fuzzy buttons, his big funny hat, and said goodbye to all the toys in his playhouse. He climbed the ladder, up, out of his playhouse. Oh, he climbed and climbed until he reached the top. It was a beautiful day, and the air smelled wonderful. Happy decided to take a walk. He walked and he walked until he came to a beautiful bay. Happy saw a dolphin. I'm going to swim with the dolphins, said Happy. So Happy put on his big funny flippers, his long silly snorkel, and smeared sun cream on his nose. Happy dove into the water and swam and swam and swam. Soon he came to the dolphin. Happy said hello to the dolphin and gave the dolphin a fish, which he carried in his pocket for just such an occasion. Soon the dolphin took the fish, along with Happy's arm. I never realized dolphins had so many sharp teeth. And more than one row. Wait a minute, thought Happy. This isn't a dolphin, silly me. This is a shark. The shark dragged him across jagged coral beds, through schools of unfriendly jellyfish, ripping and tearing and shredding as he went. Happy said goodbye to the shark and waved. Ouch, said Happy. That's really going to sting tomorrow.
So this is the house that Tom built in a very memorable 15 days it went up. Tom shipped over all the materials from the mainland in a container that contained not only the house materials but also the generator for providing the power to build it, and I believe a car was in that container too.
Right now?
Yep.
Okay. What I like about the Hiccup Circus is it's really fun, and it makes me happy, and it might sound weird, but I feel like I belong here sometimes.
Shortly after my mom died, and I feel that the Hiccup Circus has really gave me an outlet, to free my mind and not think about that, and just something else to do to occupy myself.
Because circus provides gross motor movement
in rhythmic ways. It improves balance, it improves coordination, and it helps the child playfully experiencing the world and the forces, gravity, running onto a ball, that you're balancing on, a globe, and, finding your way on that ball, and then even starting to jump rope on a ball like that. That takes a lot of coordination and balance, and to master that is just an incredible accomplishment.
Well, I walk on the globe. That's the thing that I like most about the circus.
Did it take you a long time to learn that?
Yeah.
Was it hard?
No, well, yeah, it was.
Who helped you?
Graham.
The island of Hawaii, the newest and largest of the Hawaiian archipelago, stretches more than 1,200 nautical miles to the center of the North Pacific Ocean. From the rich tropical vegetation of the Hamakua coast to the summits of Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa, rising majestically more than 13,000 feet from sea level, the beauty is unmatched anywhere in the world. Mount Kilauea, the most active volcano on Earth, has been continuously erupting since 1983, creating 600 acres of new land in the district of Puna. Amid the tropical rainforest and semi-arid landscape is one of the fastest growing areas in all of Hawaii. Graham Ellis, a professional educator, along with a group of world-class circus professionals, settled in Puna 20 years ago, and they have since been working with the community in a unique way to improve the quality of life for all ages. Graham and the 30 members of Hawaii's Volcano Circus had a vision to form the first Hawaii-based circus school and purchased a 12-acre parcel among the tall ohia trees and the coconut palms along the beach road. The vision has become a reality. For more than a decade, Hawaii's Volcano Circus has improved the lives of children in the growing, isolated, rural population of Puna and Hawaii Island. Like the communities it serves, Hawaii's Volcano Circus has emerged from the lava to offer kids and adults hope and opportunity. With seemingly nothing more than the will of grateful communities and a never-say-die team, the circus has performed over 700 shows and workshops. And now it wants to do more. It must do more. All the circus needs now is a home.
I'm Graham Ellis, director of Hawaii's Volcano Circus and most active with the Hiccup Circus program. Hiccup stands for Hawaii Island Community Circus Unity Project. We are first and foremost a community circus for the community and of the community. And our mission is the healthy development of children and the community. And we use performance and circus arts to do it. Well, it's been over 20 years now since we started the BELLYACRES experiment here, and many of the goals that we set out to accomplish 20 years ago, and we're actually not just beginning a new chapter, but almost as if we're beginning a new book here. Structures are up, the infrastructure is in. Now this year, with the completion of our pavilion, our long-awaited pavilion, we have a dry, airy, beautiful space, which we call space, and it's amazing that we actually pulled it off. So where to from here? Well, for those of us that live here, we do have a new direction, and that is to manage the facility that we've now got. Instead of traveling
around the islands and the mainland and other places, we're staying home and doing our programs here, classes and performances, and putting a lot more focus into the farm. Sustainability is the big buzzword around the world these days, and here at BELLYACRES we have the most awesome opportunity to live that and to teach that and to learn more about sustainability and to share what we can with other people. So we have people come here now not just to learn juggling and performance skills, but actually to learn and participate in our farming activities. And so they're out there pulling weeds, planting more fruit trees, harvesting fruit. And it's all integrated into our Space Performing Arts Center with the Saturday morning farmers market, which has just been going for 3 months now, but is already a huge success, and is serving to provide an outlet for local producers of fruit and vegetables and arts and crafts. And more than that, is actually providing a great space for people who live at BELLYACRES and people who live in the surrounding community to come together to communicate, talk story, enjoy one another's company, and learn more and play more together. So that's our future, and we're anticipating as years go by and our original partners grow weary of their travels around the world performing, that we'll see more of them living here at BELLYACRES and sharing with us in all that we've accomplished here and enjoying the fruits of the land. It's a place where people can become empowered, and I think that's the energy that keeps us going, that we have no dogma, no doctrine, no attachment to any guru or any particular spiritual belief. I would say that, you know, paganism rules here, along with an anarchistic tendency, and that the raw jungle is a really, living here is a real humbling experience. Living close to nature really allows you to appreciate the power of nature and its significance in our lives. And as you know, we move into the era of global warming and how to deal with that, I think the closeness to nature and living the way we do has a lot more relevance in the world.
Strider sees the stars above, even in a tent. Charlie leads the followers, followers, followers. Charlie leads the followers, even when he's stoned. Roberto makes a plan all day, plan all day, plan all day. Roberto makes a plan all day, even when
I don't know. Maybe I should. Does anybody need a ride? I'm feeling distracted. Maybe
I think I'm making another plan right now.
Okay,
well,
just be back
attention!
in a
I want to
minute.
make an announcement. Woody wears his bug spray, bug spray, bug spray. Woody wears a bug spray, even when he's licked.
That's sort of an inside joke from before the festival started.
Yeah. But he tastes good,
But they'll laugh.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
lovely. Okay.
Okay.
Sandy makes the workshops go, workshops go, workshops go. Sandy makes the workshops go, even on Hawaiian time.
Okay, so it's not funny, but it's true.
Very funny.
Okay.
That's very funny.
Okay, we'll work on Sandy. We gotta work on Sandy, but okay.
Okay. Sing, 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 sing. See, sing, 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 sing. Even when she pees. Here we go. Okay. Toby got pregnant, pregnant, pregnant. Toby got pregnant, even though she serves all night.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. One. One. Even when he's so what? Okay. Alan makes a video. Alan makes a video and charges $20.
Thank you. That was it. Thank you. Okay, it needs work. It needs a better audience. All right, good. We're working.
Oh my kaike mai luna mai e o na mea hunoeo o na mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai kaike mai luna mai e o na mea hunoeo o na mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai kaike mai luna mai e o na mea hunoeo o